guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we are currently in one of the biggest dead periods I think Dokkan has almost ever had. Things are very slow on both versions right now. There have been other previous, like, really bad times. If you guys were not around, there was the infamous, I believe it was March of 2017 for Global, where Global got a world tournament, the dead Yamchas, and then at the very end of the month, it was physical Goku Black, who everyone skipped because the literal next banner was Rose Goku Black and Vegito Blue, right? That is one of the all-time dead months. I remember well, I was only playing Global at the time. Now, this is really bad. So we got a data download for both Global and JP last night. So between Global and JP, Global gets a new Super Battle Road stage for Artificial Lifeform, the EZA for INT, Angel, Gold, and Frieza, and there's going to be a Patan. JP got an Extreme Super Battle Road stage, and that's it. So, yeah, things are pretty dead. Now, I don't think this is going to last very much longer, and I do think that these sort of dead periods, I don't want to say it's necessary, but this is when, you know, someone will point out like, oh my god, this character's animation, there's a tiny bit of jank or something like that, right? Like, when they have extra time from, rather than do, I don't know, like new events or new stages or something like that for these celebrations right here, it's towards, I think, really finalizing some of the bigger, more hype, important, major celebration type stuff. So I just feel like right now is when they're just, I feel like they're probably putting the finishing touches on like Beast Gohan and the superhero celebration. I did make a tweet about this yesterday, and I almost could probably bring this up, but I saw a lot of people talking about like, oh, like, well, they've probably already previously made Beast Gohan and blah, 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 blah. I mean, I don't know how the movie delay actually impacted Dokkan. I'm going to now say that I don't think it affected it very much at all, right? It seems like Toei decided, for whatever reason, to not let the games and not really market these characters like Beast Gohan and stuff like that for quite a long time. So if there was no delay, there's a good chance Beast Gohan is still not on Dokkan anyway, right? Even if there was no movie delay. Now, I don't know how much like effort and resources they're gonna put into something that's not coming out super close, right? As far as I've heard, right, like a lot of these units, like, you know, the process of like making them and stuff like that can start like 6 months prior and stuff like that, but I imagine work is done for them over quite a long period of time, right? But something like Beast Gohan or anniversary characters or something like that, I would not be shocked if they're still making like last minute adjustments, making it just a little bit more smooth, stuff like that, even very close to release, right? I mean, hell, the actual movie itself, Dragon Ball Super Superhero, was not finished until like the end of April or something like it was like right before it came out, like when they actually had finished it. So I imagine this dead period is just them, you know, sort of putting the extra effort into potentially New Year's. Don't forget that, dude, the JP anniversary, I'm going to go into what I expect coming up, because, I mean, dude, there's something that's, we'll go over the data download stuff, but I'm more so just kind of preparing you guys for what's going to come up soon. I do expect both Global and JP are going to get an LR next week. I'll talk more in 1 second about that. I think we'll see Heroes this week, and then another Dokkan Fest for JP right here, right? I think Global should get LR Vegeta and Trunks sometime between the 1st to the 9th. I think then what we're going to see, this is, I mean, I can't stomp my fist down and say for sure, but I think we'll be getting the first Carnival LR since the Worldwide. I think both Global and JP will get it probably sometime in this range, the 11th to the like 23rd. I think Global and JP will both get a Carnival LR. Again, I don't know, just throwing stuff out. UI Sign Goku, Dragon Fist, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, something like that. I think we could see as a Carnival LR, right? JP will get a dual Dokkan Fest at the end of December, and Global, they typically will get like a Dokkan Fest at the start of January. I assume Global would get like Fusion Zamasu at the end of January, and then JP will get the 8th anniversary dual Dokkan Fest, right? So it's like we don't have that much left before the 8th anniversary. So them sort of finalizing things like that does make sense to me. I really do think, here's the thing too, like what I just said too, if they're going to drop Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, I would think New Year's makes a ton of sense to me. And I would think it would be Global and JP at the same time. I do. I saw some people actually said that, like, New Year's isn't hype enough for Beast Gohan and stuff. And I just, like, do you guys forget that Gogeta and Broly were New Year's? Like, hello. Like, yeah, dude, I think it's gonna be fine. Now, a bunch of people are thinking that Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, and stuff like that could be anniversary. I don't see it, because again, that we've previously heard has been like, they've begun work on the anniversary a year in advance, considering Superhero was still months and months away from release, and the movie was we knew that it was not finished until right beforehand. I just do not see any realistic, like, notion that Beast Gohan is the anniversary. And also Superhero stuff, right? They have tried to sort of have Global and JP get this stuff relatively close. They're not dropping Beast Gohan January 30th on JP, and then they're dropping Beast Gohan on July 9th on Global. It's not happening, right? But I mean, what if they just decided to do shared anniversaries, though? Now all of a sudden, whoa! Now we could be cooking, really, right? Imagine if they do that shared anniversary right here, and then they said kind of like merge like Global's anniversary and Tanabata or something like that. That could be fire. But it's not gonna happen. But it's not gonna happen, right? All right, let's get into the data download. Oh, right, okay. So what I was saying too is that I expect we will see an LR next week. Global probably is going to get LR Golden Frieza, and I think JP, I have no idea what JP could get. Maybe it'll be a first form Frieza from the Bardock special, but probably not really related. I don't know. It could be anything. But Dokkan does do monthly LRs. We have not had a summonable LR since, when did they come out? Like September 14th or something like that. Metal Cooler and Goku and Vegeta. So an LR is about to drop, right? I think on both versions. Again, Global should get Golden Frieza, which is really, really good, right? Golden Frieza, I think, is still one of the strongest units in the game, and we'll see what JP is about to get, right? So, all right. So I guess we'll start by talking about Global, sure. So let's see what we got right here. Yeah, ton of stuff. Ton of stuff going on. Artificial Life Form, Super Battle Road. I don't think that should be too tough. I mean, if you have AGL Cell, he will completely destroy this. The thing is, normal Super Battle Road stages are not difficult content, and that they just flat out are not, like, challenging to 200% leader type characters, right? Not in any way. We have the EZA here for Angel Golden Frieza. This is, I really don't want to call this guy the physical Raditz of EZAs. I feel like that's not really correct to say, because Raditz is a 1 in a million anomaly. But I feel like this Frieza is by far and away the worst EZA they've dropped in quite some time. I don't really see this Frieza as solid anywhere. No, there's nowhere. Like, you could use this Frieza in Extreme Super Battle Road, and, like, you know, his potential for the 22% debuff could be pretty solid. But here's the thing. Super Strike free-to-play King Cold does this guy's job better. You just use Super Strike King Cold. He's better than this guy. It's insane. The Super Strike King Cold is debuffing harder while supporting the rotation, and he has the chance to seal the enemy rotation. This is just, like, they just literally weren't even thinking with this guy. I don't know. They put zero effort into it. Maybe they thought this guy was going to be nasty because he could have super effective against all types. This guy, I think this guy would be good if he would triple super. If he was triple supering, he'd be pretty good, right? I literally just released my most recent EZA Dokkan Fest TUR list today, right? You know, Frieza does not make the top 10. This goes a little bit more in depth, right? Basically, there's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and Frieza's not on there. Frieza might be 16. In Angel Golden Frieza might be right here. I probably like INT UI Goku better than Angel Golden Frieza, though. INT UI Goku, at the very least, in some of the toughest fights in the game, you know, he transforms, you get that guaranteed dodge, and 70% chance to dodge with stacking. That's much better. This Frieza's a joke. This is so bad, right? Actually, an abysmal release. Again, I don't like the comparisons to Raditz, because Raditz is literally the worst character they've ever released ever. He's like a summonable unit. But this is one of the worst EZAs they've ever done, I think, easily, right? At least, like, in Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, he could put in work. He could do double 9 million attack stats very easily, supporting the rotation for 50% support, right? You could take Super Saiyan 3 Bardock into the Cell Max event, and he can really help you win, right? Be a huge reason why you win. This guy just sucks, right? Like, he's just trash. He does nothing. He has no good defensive ability. His offense is not spectacular. He, again, debuffs in Super Battle Road stages, but there's a free-to-play character that does it better. It's literally a worthless character is what this guy is. Which is so... It sucks. On release, this guy was insane, too. Back in September of 2017. Go watch Nano's video. Nano used to go goddamn crazy over the Resurrected Warrior team, right? Go watch Nano's videos when this guy came out in 2017. Nano was going crazy on that because this guy was good. On release, this guy was busted. His EZA was ass, though, unfortunately. He's just bad. Don't go for him. All right, so we have that. EZA. Patan, always, extra rewards, little adventure system, sure. Tickets for Angel Gold and Frieza, and then they updated the the promo movie, sure. Little bit dead, right? Not really too good. Let's take a look at what JP got. Okay, so JP, we got Super Saiyan Extreme Super Mario. This is out. I actually haven't done this yet. I should do this. Super Saiyan could be a tough stage, though. Because the roster's really good. I actually bet this will be tough. Normal Super Battle Road stages are, like, beyond pathetic. They are inconsequential. The Extreme Super Battle Road stages are pretty tough, though. Like Vegeta family, Movie Hero, Goku family. These stages are very strong, right? These enemies are hitting, like, red zone level for real. So, keep that in mind. Update to existing battle backgrounds. Okay. Interesting. It's cooler movie stuff. This is... Okay, this is, I believe, the Tournament of Power. This is when Ultimate Gohan fights Blue Kaioken Goku, I believe is what that one is. This is a cooler movie, and I think this is the cooler movie as well. Okay, weird. I don't think this means anything, right? I don't think, like, a new cooler's coming. Yeah, I don't think so. I think that this is just... they were just sitting there one day, throwing darts at the wall and said, oh my god, wait, we could make the sky look a little bit better. And they're like, yeah, okay, sure. I don't know, man. it's nothing. So there we go. Amazing. Global and JP data download in one video because there's so much going on. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I anticipate LR Gold and Frieza on Global within a couple of days. And I anticipate... I don't know who the LR would be for JP. I really don't. First form Frieza's most likely, but they could literally do anything. 3 years ago, we got STR Cooler as the Dokkan Fest, Halloween Dokkan Fest, and then the LR was Super Saiyan God Goku. So we have no clue what's gonna happen. And 3 years ago was the last time they dropped an LR in November. The last 2 years they dropped LR Turles and LR Hidden God Goku in October, right? This year, the LR is going to fall in November, so we'll see who it's going to be. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, some people have pointed out that they thought that the monthly LR banner was replaced with Gamma 1 and 2. I don't think that's the case, because I think this monthly LR thing is something that they're going to, like, really continue to do, so... I do anticipate an LR here in November. But again, we'll... Because, I mean, dude, if they don't... I just don't believe it. Because if they don't drop an LR in November, that means JP Dokkan, right? Follow this. JP Dokkan would have, 2 LRs at the end of August, 2 LRs in the middle of September. Then they'd have 1 LR in the middle of December, and then 2 LRs at the end of January. Like, in 4 months, they're going to have 1 LR? That's not happening. So, we'll see what's going to come out next week. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.